Olympiacos versus Arsenal predicted lineup. The big game is now only 1 day away as Arsenal travel to Greece in a massive crunch game against Olympiacos in the last 16 of the Europa League. And so today we are going to discuss my own personal predicted lineups, Arsenal team news and tactics going into the game, as well as what has Sven Mislintat been saying about Mikel Arteta. Let's find out in today's video. Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boy's channel. Quickly before we get into the video, make sure to go down there and show the video some love and smash a like on it. Also please do subscribe to the channel if you are new to the thing, and also let me know your thoughts going into the Olympiacos game tomorrow. What are your predictions and what would you line up? Let me know your thoughts down below. And with that being said, here is the latest Arsenal news today. Can I get it? Here we go. And the first thing on the agenda that we have to discuss, Olympiacos versus Arsenal and the pre-match build-up. First things first, the Arsenal team news. Mikel Arteta on Emile Rowe. He is so close to returning. He's gonna have a full session today to see if he's gonna be involved tomorrow, and we will see where we are with him. And he of course was the only player that was a doubt going into this game. ESR, the Croydon KDB, he was the only doubt, and in terms of his injury, as Mikel Arteta says, there's a chance that he could be involved in the matchday squad tomorrow. But with it being such a gargantuan game, I highly doubt he's gonna go back in straight to the starting lineup. In terms of the other players that have been out recently, of course, Rob Holding, he was out with a concussion injury, but I believe he is fit for the game and available for selection as well. And so that means going into the matchday squad itself, Arsenal have what it looks like a full first team fit squad going into this massive game, and that is something not only that you love to see, we need to see. And that leads me now to the predicted lineup itself, and I have gone for Bernd Leno in goal, Cedric, Luiz, Mari and Tini as my back four, a midfield pivot of Xhaka and Partey. In front of that we've got Odegaard, Bukayo Saka and Nicolas Pepe, and up front I have gone for Alexandra Lacazette. Now of course there are a few things that we need to discuss there and there, and the first thing of course is a centre back partnership. I know that Gabriel's fit and available, I know that Holding should be fit and available as well, but in terms of when Mari and Luiz have played, in terms of Pablo specifically, he is a sense of a calming influence on the Arsenal defence, and I feel calm with them there. I feel at ease with him at centre back. And in terms of David Luiz, I think he's become Mikel Arteta's prime centre back this season, and I've even heard a stat that he's now gone over 1,000 minutes without being dribbled past this season, but you ain't gonna hear about that because he ain't Virgil van Dijk. But all jokes aside, I think Luiz and Mari are gonna start, and I think that's less of me but more Mikel Arteta and what he's gonna go for. Fullbacks wise, KT, Tesco's finest, we don't need to discuss that, but in terms of Cedric, I want to see him start every day of the week over Hector Bellerin. Going forwards from that right hand side, he offers a far better threat. He's a more basic fullback, but more or less he does the job what we need him to do, and right now Hecky B cannot do that. The midfield pivot itself is gonna pick itself. I know that Xhaka made no mistake against Burnley, and a lot of mandem are saying start Danny Ceballos, but do you remember Ceballos the last time he started for Arsenal? Yeah, Benfica, heading it back to Leno, you know the rest of the story, so we're not having that. And I think despite the mistake, Mikel Arteta is gonna stand by Xhaka and Partey, and on paper it is Arsenal's best midfield pivot in my opinion. The number 10 is gonna go to Martin Odegaard, simply off the basis that Smith Rowe isn't fully available and he's not ready as it stands. On the right hand side, we don't even need to have a discussion. Of course, my star boy, New Balance's new young face, Bukayo Saka, it's gotta start. But on the left wing, I need to see Nicolas Pepe start, because I know that we've got Willian there, we've even got Smith Rowe players sometimes, we've also got Gabriel Martinelli, but Pepe, big game, it's away from home, Pepe normally steps up. And I want to almost see Mikel Arteta give a vote of confidence to Pepe to say, in the biggest game of the season, I trust you to start. I want to see him start. I don't want to have any excuses before the game. But who would you start on that left hand side? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And going down the middle, Alexandra Lacazette. I know this is a sticky one. I could have gone for Aubameyang as well. I just feel like, in my opinion, when Lacazette starts, we are far better when it comes to sustaining attacks. When we go forward, he's a better link-up player. He combines with Odegaard, with Saka and Pepe, and with Saka and Pepe, you have goal-scoring threats from out wide as well. And while Aubameyang is a gunman in front of goal, I need that. But in this game here, I want to see Arsenal go forwards and sustain attacks against Olympiacos, who can be a very resilient side. But then again, it's a very close decision. I could have easily gone for Aubameyang as well, and I'm sure a lot of you man are going to disagree with me in the comments. So if you do and you'd rather start Aubameyang, please let me know why in the comments. Or are you going to go for Alexandra Lacazette? And all in all, that's my predicted lineup for Mikel Arteta, what he's going to pick, and also what I'm going for as well. So as I said lads, if you disagree, if you agree, let me know your own in the comments. comments, and most importantly, what are your predictions for this gargantuan game? Let's move on and let's discuss Sven Mislintat talking about Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. Sven Mislintat, the ex-Arsenal scout, they called him Diamond Knight. What is this man saying? What are you saying, my Donny? Sven Mislintat has criticised Arteta over Guendouzi and Torreira. I respect Mikel a lot. I love to talk to him one day to understand the reasons of sending Mateo as well as Lucas Torreira on loan and tell him my view in relation to their abilities and qualities. Now obviously this is the same Donny that scouted Guendouzi and he scouted Torreira, so I can understand why he rates the players so highly. In terms of Lucas Torreira, we know it's not just Arsenal. He never wanted to stay here. He made it clear from minute one he wanted to move to Spain. He wanted to go under Simeone into a Spanish speaking country, so that's why he left Arsenal. And also it was a massive part for the Thomas Partey deal as well. So you're telling me keep Torreira, not sign Partey? No thank you please. But in terms of Mateo Guendouzi, of course the quality is there, and I've never denied that. No one's ever denied that. It's just his attitude problem, and reports have even confirmed that Arsenal players went over to Guendouzi to ask him to apologise, not to Arteta but to the team, and he refused to do so. So if he's not doing that, there's no point in keeping him. And obviously with him being so young, there's always the door open and the opportunity for him to return and to still do his bits at Arsenal. But the question for you guys is, if Mateo Guendouzi was still at Arsenal as it stands today and he wasn't out alone, would he start over Granit Xhaka? Because let's not even have the conversation about Thomas Partey. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Sven Mislintat and Mavropanos. He has been unfortunate and he has had a lot of injuries. If he can stabilise physically, he is undoubtedly a Bundesliga level defender. He's one of the fastest centre backs in the league alongside Dayot Upamecano. Now of course Sven Mislintat is right now, I believe, the sporting director of the team Mavropanos plays for in Stuttgart. So of course he has the first hand experience and the viewing of seeing Mavropanos shine. Mislintat has also said he has all the hardware and all the software to be a great defender. We're super happy he's been a regular starter in recent weeks. We would like to keep him on loan for one more season if possible, but that will be down to Arsenal. They don't just say hardware and software, we're talking about a defender, a centre back, not a MacBook Pro. But all jokes aside, it's clear to see Mislintat still highly rates Mavropanos. Of course he was the guy who scouted him for Arsenal in the first place, and I have always made it clear from day dot that I want to see him return to Arsenal next season. I have a few little doubts over his ball playing ability, but then again I'm here to be proven wrong. He is also an absolute tank and a unit. I believe he stands at 6'4", and as Mislintat said as well, he's fast as well, fast and tall, a very good defender, still only 23 years of age. I like what I am hearing. But as always, what are you man saying on Konstantinos Mavropanos, and would you bring him back to the Emirates, or are you the man that are going to cash in on his value? Please let me know your thoughts down below. And on to the other Arsenal news today, let's go. And the first thing on the agenda is Thomas Partey, my midfielder, my Ghanaian excellence. Partey on whether Arsenal have seen 100% of him yet. There have been a few games, I think against United at home and against Wolves, I was able to show what I can do. Due to less games and less training, I have to keep working, keep trying to get back to that level. I mean, that game against Man United away at Old Trafford, it was beautiful scenes. It was a Partey masterclass. And even the last game against Burnley, I know we drew it, but if you look back at the Arsenal goal, the way he progresses that ball, if you look at Xhaka closely, he actually points backwards to Partey to pass to Murray. This guy passes forwards, he plays some beautiful 1-2 football, plays to Willian, who does the rest of Aubameyang, and it shows what Partey can offer, a ball progressing midfielder. Thomas Partey on playing with Granit Xhaka, I think he's a great player. We all know he works hard for the club, he works hard for his teammates and when he's on the pitch. So Xhaka and Partey seem to have a good piece of respect off the pitch, but what I care about is on the pitch. No more mistakes from Xhaka, and obviously Thomas Partey, keep doing your thing. I know how good you can be. And what I want to see from Partey and Xhaka is hopefully both can remain fit going up until the end of the season, so I can fully judge them and whether they are a good partnership for the future or whether we need to improve on Granit Xhaka. Because as it stands right now, I am looking at Basuma, I am looking at Samori, and I am looking for Xhaka replacements. But that's just me. Please let me know what you man are saying in the comments below. And on to the final thing, lads, and some of the Olympiacos players have been speaking. It doesn't surprise me. We could see his technique. He could unbalance everything with his skills. Olympiacos winger Bruno on playing with Emile Smith-Rowe at Leipzig, facing him on Thursday night and watching his rapid rise at Arsenal. So Smith-Rowe highly rated by Bruno there. Hopefully Smith-Rowe Rowe can actually be fit for this game against Olympiacos, because I know he's not had the best of the last few games, but we did see the quality coming into the Arsenal team, what he can offer to Arsenal. And I want to see a bit of friendly competition between him and Odegaard to see who is the proper Arsenal number 10. Socrates on facing Arsenal. It's a little bit strange because a couple months ago I was with them. It's strange, but I want to win. I want to go to the next round with Olympiacos. Friendship is one thing, but qualification is another. And that's exactly what I echo as well to the Arsenal players. Friendship is one thing, and qualification and on to the next round is something else. So don't be smiling with Socrates, don't be shaking his hand and being all huggy juggy. Go attack him, let's have some fun, let's score some goals, and let's cause some havoc. Forget the word revenge, forget avenging anything. Let's focus on this season and progressing. It's a mental barrier. Let's see where these Arsenal players are mentally. We are gonna have to wait and see. It is over to you, pressure's on. But there you man go, that is the video there and there. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed the video, so make sure to go around there and smash a like on the video. Also do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, especially on the game going into tomorrow. The links to all my social media will be down below. If you want to follow it, I would appreciate that. And with that being said, that is the latest Arsenal news, as well as my own personal prediction going into tomorrow's game. It's a big one, it's gargantuan, and I will see you there on the live watch log in a bit.